Alright, sorry about the slight hiccup. I accidentally hit the stop button on the start show and kind of jumped out. Then I had to restart it again so we can get to the next scene, which is the start of the show. Speaking of strange, I couldn't log into Truth Social this morning. I don't know what the reason was behind that, but since I started sharing the show on Truth Social, we did start seeing more viewership. The Democratic National Convention in Chicago, Illinois, which is next week, is going to be a real mess. The protesters, violent extremists, and I'm not talking about the politicians on stage. Chicago police are rightfully concerned given the number of hate groups that are descending onto Chicago next week. They say it could be worse than 1969. In 1969, Robert Kennedy was shot at the Democratic National Convention. So, that's an interesting fact. But, also last night we finally put out that, the actual road, trials of the camera harness. Oh, I admit it will not get you an Academy Award for performance as far as the video goes. You can notice just like little tickers I bounced out. Good morning, Marco. Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you. But at least unlike my walker, at least it's not like sitting in a paint shaker. The reason I had it in portrait mode was because that was the easiest way to put the phone in there. If I put it in landscape, the controls were a little bit harder to get used to finding them. Especially since that phone you can't see in right sun. So take it with a grain of salt. I do appreciate all the people that did watch it. We had, let's see, how many people watched the video? I'll get you the answer right now. We had 57 views, 8 comments, 5 likes, 2 dislikes. So 57 views is not bad, actually. $57 views is even better. So, 57 views, so thank you very much. I have no idea how Ed's doing. I haven't talked to Ed. Thank you again. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So let's get HPQ open so Noodles can join us and others can come up on the panel that have the link. And I tried to log on to True Social this morning, but the True Social login system wasn't working. So I have no idea what the story with that is. It just I do have a quick question. And it's not going to take a lot of time. I'm asking you to respond in chat. What do you want to see in mobile videos like that? What kind of content do you want to see? I mean, remember, I'm on a walker. I walk. I don't have a car. So don't say you want to go to the Grand Tetons, because that's not going to happen. Because I'm not going to walk out with the Grand Tetons. That's just impossible to do. So, what would you like to see in Winston? I might be able to get a ride for some places. But I definitely would say, if we want to cover something as beautiful as Highland Lake, we need to get the camera in landscape in that portrait mode. Which is fine. We could do the park. We also got to work on the dance soon. Yes. Today is officially me and Lummy's day off in the afternoon. What ended up being yesterday, because the video that I uploaded was 3 gigabytes in size. So we couldn't play well yesterday because of that reason. So we're going to play well today instead. She uses speech to text. Red. Also, as Red pointed out this morning, there's been a lot of contamination in our food stuff from industrial chemicals. Right. And I think they would. I think Highland Lake would be a great shot. Set the camera on my iPhone to ultra wide and squeeze off some video. Yeah, good doing it. Can we stop talking about the bed bugs? Yeah, please do. I saw a roach sunning himself on my sink in the bathroom yesterday. Is that a better topic? You don't get any sun in the bathroom. What about glyphosate? Glyphosate, which is used as an insecticide. There's a lot of chemicals that are designed to bump off the creepy crawlies, but in the long effect of the human body have been bumping us off. And baby carrots, not baby carrots, are actually more full-size carrots shaved down to those small sizes. Which is true. There are full-size carrots that were just shaved down to look like that, but they're not baby carrots. A real baby carrot is really just a very small root. Yeah. Yeah, Cole Park is okay. It's it's kind of it's downtown near the Torrington Plaza. I think the Winston South End Park or East End Park is probably more attractive than Cole Park, in my opinion. But that's my opinion. You know, I don't want to talk about me either. I'm suppose Ralph and his buddies would rather not be talked about either. Oh well. Yeah, so what's gonna happen? September 18th is coming out. September 18th is supposed to be Donald Trump's sentencing date. A lot of people are rightfully concerned that they are going to take advantage of this date to create mayhem. The judge don't like Trump. The Trump don't like the judge. They've already preparing the executive suite at Rikers Island already. So if he gets to become president, it's going to look probably more like the Oval Office, but surrounded by bars. He will be continued to allow to have his Secret Service. So, sorry, no easy bump off like you did with Epstein. Not at all. I think that's going to become the VIP prison cell for top leaders in the future. Probably. Yes, it does. The Flowers Oracle Park is the park that makes the park well known for its flowers. The Cole family created that park with the idea of having a beautiful flower display. Yeah. So, and then of course you got the library, Torrington. I gotta get a new library card. Mine's expired. Yeah, because you haven't been to the library in years. Ever since your cataract got to the point where it takes longer to read a book. I used to be able to plow through a book in about a day, especially a storybook, or like a novel. I'd plow through it in a day. Thank you. Glad you like my hair. It came out good today. We did it yesterday. So what stood out about yesterday's video? Did anyone here like? Was there anything about the video from yesterday? I know it was a lot longer than 47 minutes, but that you found interesting? Well, we could show them the library in Torrington, but I'm not going to be able to get a library card in Torrington because I live in Winston. So I'd have to go to the Winston Library, which was also, as far as I understand, was redone again as well. So yeah, so the video from yesterday even though it was shot my old Android phone, it actually did pretty good. By the time I got home, I left the house, it had 98% battery. By the time I got home, it was down to 47% battery, which was still good, considering it was streaming for so many hours. Yeah, we could. It's easier to go up Hillside than go up Crown Street, though, because Crown Street is, like, really, really steep for cars. Imagine what it would be like if you were trying to race those little tiny Matchbox cars going down Crown Street. The cars would flip over because of the steepness. And it connects up with Gilbert at Williams Avenue. So yeah, Crown Street would be a possibility. I mean, you could show a picture down Crown Street. But I gotta warn you, vertical warning is extremely steep, and if you actually look down it, if you are anyone going down Crown Street and you saw that picture what it looks like going down, I think you would start to wonder, how did they get anything done back before motorized vehicles were a thing? How did they build the houses on Crown Street? It's that steep. And getting supplies to construction sites must have been a nightmare. How many oxen did you need to build Safer Soldiers Monument? How did you get those granite blocks up there? Exactly. Or drive down it either. That's why I would recommend if you want to go to Soldiers Monument, you should go up Hillside. Go up because Hillside is a little safer to get up onto the Soldiers Monument. Like I said, you can imagine how dangerous that Crown Street would have been for teams of oxen pulling wagons of supplies. It's just, it's like this. It's like this. This is Williams. Here's the intersection. Here's Crown Street. It's almost at a 45-degree angle straight up. Hey, going down is bad enough. You'll really test the brakes too. But going down is just as terrifying as going up. Oh yeah, in the wintertime would be good for alpine skiing, I'll tell you that. I'm not going to buy a pass to ski sundown. I'm going to go up on Crown Street and go skiing there. I don't have to even pay for a lift ticket. Yeah, in that case, heavens to Murgatroyd, it's stage 45 degrees down. Yeah, it's, there are streets in San Fran that are like Crown Street. There are just the same kind of steep streets. I don't even know how they get anything done in San Fran in those streets. Actually, I think some of the Crown Street some ways is worse than some of the streets in San Fran. So back to my original question. What did you like about the road test video yesterday. What stood out on the tour I did, even though it's just a small little piece of Winston? What did you think? It's too bad we didn't have the setup during the long walk. Yeah, that would have been great because then you'd be able to see more of Winston that way. The flat section of town. Also, those jerks that call me a guy, I can tell you one thing. I'm not a guy, okay? And you are really misunderstanding anything if you think I am. I'm a good person. And I do respectfully like men, by the way. I don't have anything necessarily against men. I'm watching this guy called The Old Man Channel. He was talking about that, about the toxicity of way women see men now. I am not one of the toxic ones that see men as bad. I understand that they're just as important to have a family. In a way, it's funny because women today keep saying they could do it on their own. Yeah, well, it takes two to have a child, and realistically, it takes two to have a family, and it takes two to have a working household. But people doing snap judgments like that, those people who did in that video, The Long Road Home, I think you're just terrible people for saying those horrible comments. Oh, yeah! Not all women look like fashion plates coming out of the salon, okay? I was hot, I was tired, my legs hurt, and I was just wanted to get home. The only reason I stopped in the ABC Pizza to get a soda, and that's all I got, was because I was hot and was humid that day. I just needed to sit down and rest my legs. And I wasn't going to sit in a restaurant and not buy nothing. That would have been plain rude. Oh, yeah! She doesn't cuss much, trust me. And yet, we will say things a lot worse than that on this channel. A lot worse. So I wouldn't worry about that. Anyway, the panel is open. HPQ, as you can see in the link on the bottom of the screen, HPQ is the link today. Unlike the other link, EJT, it's not as easy to make a terminology for. Hyper-person questions? Hyper-personality questioning? Hyper-person questing? How people question. Oh, okay. How people question. That's the link. HPQ. By the way, the yesterday's video, how did we do long? The live stream? Yeah, the live stream we had long retention at 130 views, 2 comments, 11 likes. Not bad. Oh, yeah! Yeah, we're trying to grow this channel, guys. And you guys are important to the channel because You are the reason we exist. You are the reason we exist. Without you, there wouldn't be a channel. Good morning, Grace. How you doing today? What I found rude was you not saying thank you to the man that held the door by you at the hardware store. Oh, I didn't think about that. Sorry about that. I sometimes forget. Because I was just trying to get down the stairs. Oh, something similar happened at Walmart too. After I paid for the items at the register, the woman said, "Had a nice day." I said, "Hi, nice day to her too." But then she said, "Have a nice day to me." After I was on the way left the register, she said, "Sorry, Michelle didn't hear you. She doesn't have good hearing." That kind of made me feel a little bit embarrassed because it wasn't like I was trying to be rude. You know, and yeah, I did find my screw. It was in the bag on the counter. The camera saw it, I didn't. Irony. A woman actually handed me my screw. Yeah, so I put it in the walker, the other one, and then I have a spare screw for another day in case the other one comes out. So last night we didn't get any wowing because of the weather, because of the other stuff. I don't think anyone really gives much thought into what we're eating, Red. As I said before, there's a lot of contaminants in our food. Much of the food that you're talking about is wheat, except for baby carrots, which gets nutrients out of the soil. And other industrial pollutants are in our food supply. The thing that the EPA was created to help protect was the earth, air, and soil, not to worry about only one gas. Yeah, I know. So that's one of the reasons why Donald Trump said in 2016, when he was president, that he is told the Environmental Protection Agency to get back to their original intention of protecting our air, water, and soil. I didn't really show me on the camera until I got home when I tried to flip the camera over so you could see me. It was dark in my kitchen. That phone doesn't have a very good light sensor. Remember the baby walkers? We put the babies in so they could propel themselves around their own legs. Well, that's kind of what the adult walker is. It kind of does the same job in essence. Except you don't sit in it, though. Yeah, you don't sit in it, but that would be kind of weird how you would get in and out of them as an adult. Well, I know Scott Pruitt was involved with the petroleum industry for a long time. If anybody knew anything about the pollution, that would be him. But you know what, though? You cannot say that we did bad under Trump. We did very well, actually.
Oh, yeah!
Americans want to experience that again.
Oh, yeah!
After Biden and other Democrats, total fiasco. Americans want to be strong, happy, and safe again.
Oh, yeah!
Yes, but we had the one problem is some of the stuff, including the issue of gluten, for example, they say was exacerbated by the use of glyphosates. Now, actually was a type of insecticide used to control pests that actually made wheat gluten toxic to people. Same thing happened with other contaminants. All right, Noodles wants to come on now. 1 minute. Where's my cursor? Over there. I got it. Admit 1. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey Michelle, how are you?
I'm doing right. How
So
you?
I saw the video that you put up.
Yeah.
Well, why couldn't you do that live streaming?
Because first of all, number one, I don't think that phone could really do that live streaming. And number two, I wouldn't be able to read the chat. So which means all the people in the chat would be like, why is she ignoring us? Because I couldn't even see I couldn't even see the screen in the sun. It was too bright. That screen's too dark, and I couldn't see anything. So
I'm going to be honest with you. I saw the video. I see how it can work. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I've only watched maybe not even a minute of it. I had to turn it off. It was so boring.
Oh. I find that surprising. It's boring, but if you listen to the video once we're walking home, you heard me and Looney talk a bit on Winstead. You saw us go into that one business and get ourselves a cannoli. Which used to be Giovanni's Deli. They changed the name of it. I think it was a great little road tour. I kind of wish it was in landscape because some of it would have been better in landscape because then you'd be able to see more Winstead. Like, Tequila complained I saw the ground more than I saw the rest of the town.
Yeah, you're doing it all wrong. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you got this equipment and you're using it all wrong.
It's possible. I mean, it's just got it set up.
Well, I'm saying to you is like, maybe next time you go out, instead of recording a video, just go live and don't pay attention to the audience.
Then you might as well just turn the chat off.
Well, no, you want people to make comments. You're going to get comments. Nobody's going to leave because you're not talking to them. Most people here don't want to talk to you. If they wanted to talk to you, Michelle, they would drive out to Winstead, Connecticut, or call you on the phone or whatever. Nobody wants to have
it. With all due respect, how many people actually comment to you, and how many times you tell them that you're never going to respond to their comments?
I ignore a lot of people. My chat, I want it to be where people come in and they communicate with each other and not really me because I'm putting on a show.
Right, I understand that. But I think it's kind of rude, especially if they say hi to you and you don't say hi back to them.
Okay, well let's ask Red. Red, are you going to leave because Michelle doesn't talk to you? Jojo, are you going to leave because Michelle doesn't I mean, the same 5 people show up every day, Michelle.
I think what would end up happening is I'd have to put a pinned comment up and saying, please note, because I'm walking and I can't see your comments, please do not think I'm being rude because my phone is up my chest and I can't read small print from a distance. Yeah.
I just don't understand why you can't risk doing one live stream the way you just did the video. Just one.
Well, like I said, we have part of the equipment now. That was a shakedown trip of testing to see if the camera, which is my old Android phone, was able to do the job, and it did do the job. There are 20.
Yeah, but Chris, my point is, it's the same 5 people.
No, there's 23.
You know what I mean? Like these.
I think he means that there's 5 people actually.
You don't have 20 people commenting. That's my point. They're just watching.
Right. There's about 5 people actually talking, not.
Right. So my point is that the people that are watching, they don't comment anyway. They just want to see what's going on.
Well, here's the
you understand what I'm saying, sir?
All right. Here's what I was gonna say. At least I gave it a shakedown, like I said I was gonna do, and it did work. There is a few things I need to change a little differently, but the point was it did what I intended to do with it.
Yeah, I know. I think it's horrible. I think it was a horrible, horrible video.
I was not a horrible video. I think it actually did pretty well for a first time.
Well, what did it do?
What did it do? 1, we get pretty good on the views for it. Oh God, here we go with the numbers again. Yeah, so we're gonna go with the numbers again. We had, from that video, we had a total of 59 views. We had
69?
That's the video. Yesterday we had 59 views.
Okay. That's like what East Coast Ghost gets on his reaction videos, Michelle. And Michelle, my point is that your channel's doing horrible. The videos are horrible, and I'm telling you to do this one thing, and you just won't do it.
Noodles, we did do one thing you asked from, and we did that. We actually did put it in portrait mode. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get that, but you didn't go live. The whole point is for you to go live in portrait mode. No one gives a shit about the goddamn videos.
Bring up the Trump graph. That's a main episode. Red says, yeah, no one's leaving because you're walking around enjoying the day for once. Good morning, Andreas. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even think 1,000 views is good, you know. But I'm getting I put up a 15-second short, Michelle, and I'm getting more views off that 15-second short than you are putting all that time and effort into your walk around town.
Kristen just asked your question, Noodles. She said, Noodles, are you here just to put Michelle down? This is not very nice.
I'm just telling her the truth, unlike you guys. None of you guys are telling her the truth.
Yeah. No one's killing me. Except maybe it's a little bit of stress causing Michelle's, health to kind of take a roller coaster now and then.
And Krista, you're not allowed over my channel anymore because you said that, Krista. You're not allowed over there.
Doing great, thanks, says Andrew. I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing fine. You want to come up on panel? Does your phone feel like talking today? Love to have you come up with Noodles and Say hi to him too. How's your cousin doing, by the way? Homeless Jim said Noodles is not the crowd favorite here anymore. I don't really have any particularly favorites for the crowds.
Yeah, Michelle. See, this is what I'm telling you. You're reading comments like that. That's garbage. It's a garbage comment. That's a junk comment, Michelle. You know what I mean? You want to read. You don't want to read any of these comments that these losers are putting in the chat. These are loser comments, Michelle.
Yeah, well, these are people typing them, not me. They're expressing their viewpoint. Andrew says, "It has got nothing to do with you, David. Now, how she does her channel. Why don't you shut it for once and leave her alone?" Andrew said that.
Yeah. Well, Andrew again is a do nothing, know nothing, and I don't talk to people like that. Andrew is also blocked on my channel. See, Michelle, it's about not attracting losers. You want winners to your channel, Michelle. Like Glenn Lawrence. Glenn Lawrence is a winner, Michelle. You want people like Glenn Lawrence.
By the way, Noodles, one thing you didn't realize, and I showed this in the women's group, you realize that most of the people that come to my channel are first introduced to the videos before they start going to the live streams. That's changed from the past. Before, it used to be the opposite. People are actually watching.
Okay, so your videos don't get any views.
That video did pretty well for what I consider it to be considered fairly well done. I don't think it was a bad video. For something
fairly well, I think Michelle is maybe 100,000. You know, that's fairly well.
I'm not
I think once you get into the million,
I'm not Mr. Beast now. I'm a realistic person. I realize
you're better. You're better than Mr. Beast. I don't understand why you don't get this. You're better than Mr. Beast.
I probably am, but that's not the point. The point is that also by putting up my name and my live streams link on True Social helped a bit too. But for some reason,
what did it get you? One new subscriber?
New subscriber, where? Mr. Beast is a sociopath. I believe.
Michelle, let me ask you a question. How many hours would you put in, right, to a video to just get one subscriber? Just out of curiosity.
You want me to
like what are they worth to you?
What are subscribers worth to me? I think my viewers are very important to me. As I said, if I didn't have viewers, I wouldn't be doing content on YouTube at all.
No, I think you would, because you didn't have viewers before. You only have 3 people in here. You did content. Michelle, you realize you have over 2,000 videos on
3,000. I have over 3,000 videos now.
All right, so again, I just want to point something out. Someone like Andrew, who comes in here with the gay comments and stuff like that. That guy is one subscriber. He's one viewer. Blah blah blah. Worthless viewer. Worthless subscriber. Someone that gives you $20-$30 a live stream. That's a real viewer, Michelle. That one viewer means more than Andrew, Red, all these scumbags put together, Michelle. They're losers.
Well, I respectfully respect all my viewers, even the ones that sometimes say nasty comments, because they're still viewers and they're still taking time out of their day to watch my content, which I very much appreciate.
Oh yeah!
Probably the same way I lost some money I did. Summer's over, silver's still on, and YouTube does clean house.
Michelle, I ignore most of the loser comments. You should too. That's all I'm saying. Follow the money, Michelle.
Well,
Follow the
Rosie
money.
O'Kelly sent me $20 yesterday, Noodles.
Right, that's a good viewer.
Yes, I agree.
Now, you got Rosie O'Kelly, get Rosie O'Donnell. You know what I'm saying?
Rosie O'Kelly, yeah.
Don't mess around. Don't mess around with Red and whatever the hell his name is, James, whatever.
Right now, me and Red are kind of working together at this point, Noodles.
Oh, he's back, Michelle. He's back.
Okay, who's back? Yes, Red's back. I haven't seen Brian K on the show anyway.
All right, then I'll trade you for Brian K. I'll take Brian K. Brian K is a moneymaker. Brian K is a content creator, unlike Red and fucking Andrew the Jew.
I like Andrew, so be easy.
See, bring to the show.
I like Andrew. He's very important to me. He's another man I can talk to about things. I consider Andrew to be a close friend. Yeah.
All right, let me ask you a question. If you had a trade, right? You have to trade someone to go to another show. Would it be me or Andrew?
I like to have both of you, but honestly, I don't really want to have to pick sides because that's not fair. I'd rather not have to pick sides at all on this.
Oh, Michelle, there's a lot of do-nothing people that just hang around and they don't really do anything. I mean, like, for instance, Stan. Would you like Stan or Andrew in your life?
Stan likes me, and you obviously still like me, and Andrew likes me, and Mojo Jojo likes me. And
yeah, I understand that, but Stan does a lot for you.
I know he does a lot for me. I know that.
Could you imagine? All right, can you imagine if Stan just dropped dead today, and then Andrew lived for? I mean, what is Andrew? Is Andrew gonna do what Stan does for you? No. Andrew can't do that. Andrew can't even do it for himself.
You got a new record for Silver Moon from Stan CT. It's the Hermits record came today. So I didn't take it out of the shrink wrap yet, but I still got it. I gotta take it out of the plastic cellophane, and then we'll make sure to put it up on Silver Moon for this weekend.
Okay, so you're just gonna ignore the question?
What's that?
You're just gonna ignore the fact that
no one denies that Stan CT does a lot for the show, Noodles. No one denies that. Not me, not anyone else.
All right, so who do you think is better for you, Stan or Andrew?
Well, I mean, I've never met Andrew in person. I've certainly met Stan in person
You'll never meet Andrew in person. You will never meet Andrew in person. You want to know why? Because Andrew's not allowed to leave the country, Michelle.
He's allowed to leave the country. He travels to the United States all the time to see his extended family. And maybe Andrew can swing by Connecticut one day and see.
Yeah, okay, so if he's been here so many times, Michelle, how come he hasn't visited you? I mean, Emmy swung by.
Emmy swung by, yep.
Yeah. Why hasn't Andrew? Andrew's known you for a very long time, Michelle.
Yes,
very, very long time.
Not as long as Out on the Wire has, though. Out on the Wire has been here since I almost had 32 subs.
All right, when was the last time Out on the Wire was in the United States?
I have no idea when the last time Out on the Wire was in the United States. But he's close enough that he could easily travel, except he's on Western Canada. I'm on closer to Eastern Canada.
Michelle, he's nowhere near you, that guy. My point is that Andrew comes to New York all the time, like he says. He says he visits New York. He's blah blah blah. It's not that far from your house. Andrew needs to start visiting, Michelle. If he's such a great friend, Michelle, and a great viewer and everything, how come he's not there? Pumping out the jams with you, Michelle. Dancing with you. There's a reason why, Michelle. Telling you.
I know all that. But maybe Andrew can come by sometime. Remember last time he came to New York?
Maybe. Michelle, maybe never. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of.
He's not a good person.
No, it wasn't a matter of being a good person. It was a matter he was on a tight schedule to get here. But you have.
You know why Red Orangutan can't visit you?
I mean, Red could visit me if he wants to.
Okay, well, how come he doesn't come out there and visit you? Ask him.
I don't know. Maybe because he doesn't have the money to travel. You're talking about going across.
He doesn't have anything, Michelle. He doesn't have anything. He can't contribute anything to you or your channel. You got to start cutting the fat, Michelle. These people are just fat.
Coming to New York is asking to be stuck in the States. It would. Well, I know about the crime rates in New York City. I know all about that. And that's another thing that's worrying me is why is our countries. I say countries because the same thing with the United Kingdom is why are countries starting to deteriorate so quickly.
Michelle, why is it that I can walk through Manhattan like the king of Manhattan? Nobody bothers me. But everyone else is like, oh my God, it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous.
Probably because you're.
Why am I the only one not having problems in Manhattan, Michelle?
Probably because
Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx.
Because you're a regular, you know all the hot spots are, you know which ones to avoid. But somebody who doesn't usually travel to New York may not know that, including me.
And I also got the look, Michelle. Andrew and Red and all, they don't have it. They don't have the look. You got the look, Michelle. Nobody's gonna mess with you. Telling you. But these two twerps, these do nothing people over here that never give you any money, never help you out, never come visit you, they will never make it 2 seconds in Manhattan with their twerp looks and their phony vibes. They got very phony vibes, Michelle.
Well, all I know is that, as you saw in the women's group, a majority of our new viewers are watching the videos first before they join in on the live streams.
Yes.
Which is good, because they get a chance to see more of what I'm about than just a fat fuck sitting in a chair doing a live stream.
Well, wait a second. No one thinks that of you, by the way. Nobody. So everyone, you are very loved and coveted.
I tend to make different. I think there are people that do think that about me. And I'll be honest, I'll tell you why. They're the same mofos that keep calling me a guy. And
Michelle, Michelle, you know what they accuse me of? Come on, Michelle. So what?
I didn't accuse you.
Don't worry about these punks. They're punks, Michelle. They're all punks. You're worrying about punks, and you're worrying about fucking Andrew S. not making a comment. Shut up, Andrew. Everyone else is. Mr. Beast gets along fine without Andrew in his life, Michelle. Just letting you know.
Speaking of Mr. Beast, right now his empire is turning into garbage. I don't know if you noticed that.
Michelle, you want to see where I am? Check this out.
Yeah, you're in a building.
You get some chicken pasta?
Oh, yeah. You're in a restaurant again eating, huh?
Well, I'm having my lunch. I can get pork feet, Michelle.
Okay, pork feet. Why would you want to eat that? Let me get that on the screen so you can see it. So, pork feet.
I get some pickled peppers, Michelle. What about pickled peppers? I can also get some sesame leaf or some seaweed salad.
Some of the food you're showing me looks alien to me. It does look alien.
That's a lotus fruit.
He's in a store that sells food I've never seen in my life.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some chicken katsu, or I can get sweet chicken. Michelle, I don't know if I want sweet chicken. Let's get the chicken katsu.
I can't come over and lift you over you.
Oh, look, they have nuts and anchovies, salted squid, pickled octopus. We can get. Let's get this sesame. I can get some seaweed
Some
salad.
of this food looks alien to me.
You don't like the squid?
I wonder about that too, Andrew. I guess they want to know why you promote Rick.
What?
Yeah, the guy from the UK.
Oh, Michelle, look at these hard-boiled eggs. Look at this. I get something to drink. They sell toothbrushes here, Michelle.
So you sell toothbrushes. They include the toothpaste so that you can brush your teeth after every meal?
Yep. Let's get a Gatorade, because it is hot out here. Look, they have some shrimp crackers, Michelle. You want some shrimp crackers?
I've never seen those before.
Turtle chips. Some kind of squid chips.
Seafood flavors.
They have some Jolly Pong, Michelle. I don't know if you ever had Jolly Pong.
No.
Hey, how are you?
I don't think food like this would sell in Winston. Probably not.
They also sell latex gloves here, Michelle. You want latex gloves? They have soaps and bullshit. And, wash.
Some of these products I've never heard of.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah. What's today's subject? Well, today's subject was something a little different than what it ended up becoming.
Thank you.
We started talking about the video we did yesterday We talked about what's going
Yeah, I
on with.
wasn't. I wasn't a fan of it, Michelle. I'm telling you, I thought it. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was. I thought it was a horrible video.
I
That's
think
all.
I think quality wise, I think that it was kind of interesting because you could see that Michelle was making an effort, and that Michelle does bounce a little bit, not a lot, but she does have a little bit of a bouncy step. Yeah, that's true. I do. Just like Tigger's, Michelle bounces. Yep.
Oh my God! What a delicious day this is going to be, Michelle. I'm about to eat one of the most delicious treats I've ever eaten, Michelle.
I. What are you gonna eat now? Pickled feet.
I got chicken katsu, and with some sesame leaf. I don't know if you know what sesame leaf is, Michelle.
Um, Sesame leaf is? No, I don't.
It's a leaf from the sesame plant.
Well, I figured that. Um,
And I got chopsticks, Michelle. Look at this.
I see that.
Yeah,
I see them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, the first thing I want to try, Michelle, is the very delicious and seductive fermented sesame leaf. This is the fermented sesame leaf, Michelle. So good. I love
Fermented?
fermented sesame leaf. Look
Fermented?
at this, Michelle. Look at
Yuck.
that. Mm, that is very
Andrew
good.
asks. Andrew asks you a question. Says, Dave, do you actually have any real friends?
Yes.
I know he has me as a friend. Um. So
You want me to tell you how to make friends, Andrew? You need to know, Andrew? Did your
well,
parents keep it a secret from you, Andrew? They never told you how to make friends, Andrew?
I strongly believe Andrew does have friends too. Noodles. They just
That's all.
they don't always sit in their camera all day in their car.
Yeah. Well, and again, prove that Andrew has friends. I have real friends. I go out, you meet people, you see me talking to people. You don't see that with Andrew.
And as you saw last night in Michelle's video, she doesn't have a lot of friends. I mean, she doesn't have a lot of people she talks to, but she does interact with some people in the community. Yeah. I mean, people in general, Michelle. I know. I'm mainly an introvert anyway. Um, but Lomi's more of slightly more of an extrovert, ambivert. Um, but this is key to free will. Never have friends for but always have people you can talk to. Um, Friends can easily manipulate the person they're friends with. Sometimes, Red, but not always. You eat some weird shit, that's for sure. I would.
Oh, God. That's some nice chicken katsu with some sesame leaf.
Me and this guy have fought for years. That will never change. I understand that. Difference of opinion. He's a Capricorn, you're a Virgo. I'm a Virgo, and we just kind of, Earth signs. I'm Aquarius, so I make dust. Our marriage makes dust.
Michelle, what happened to Carrie Bridges? Where's she?
I don't know. Last time I know, she was going through treatment for breast cancer. That's all I know. I mean, I think it's interesting to see the story with the channel, how this channel has changed so much over the years. Yeah, but let's just like Red said earlier, Carmen did not intentionally try to destroy our marriage. It wasn't on purpose, but it was just she just kind of came in at the wrong time and created all kinds of unwanted surprises. Because she's, let's just say, very, very outgoing, and Michelle kind of liked that. The problem was that at the same time, she, it's common with people who live in Brazil that they're like that, especially Rio. They are very, very outgoing people. But sometimes they are a little too friendly. Yeah. And sometimes that creates problems.
It's delicious.
Lidwork says you would jump in the bandwagon because you see everyone else doing so. You are more than likely a person with no self-will. What they call lemming. Yeah, lemming. I didn't start a YouTube channel originally to be a lemming. I started a YouTube channel because I wanted to present things from a different perspective, from a person who's registered blind with hearing loss. I think we have achieved that. I think people now know a little more understanding about people with disabilities. Because of me and others' groundbreaking work. It was funny when I left the salon and the guy said to me, are we alive? I'm like, no. I said, I'm just recording it for a video. That's kind of complicated to answer what signs are compatible with each other. Basically, there's some signs that just get along good because of personalities, and some that don't. By nature, signs of the same part of the zodiac usually get along good. Like earth signs get along with earth signs most of the time. Water signs get along with water signs. Fire signs tend to get along with the fire signs. And the air signs tend to get along with the air signs. But sometimes you get cross sign compatibility. For example, water and earth sometimes do and do not get along. Yeah, they make mud. Fire signs and earth and water signs make steam. Including in the bedroom. But there's other signs that just don't get along well, and there's some that do. So it's really kind of complicated.
Michelle, where's Tiger Kitty?
She's Gemini.
Now, where is she?
I don't know. She's obviously not here right now. Maybe she's doing some work.
Maybe she's not here right now because it's too boring.
No, it's because she's doing other things in life. She doesn't always have time to sit here and watch the show every day. And I respectfully understand my audience does watch the replays later on. Tiger's here watching now, says Red. I'm sure she's watching. She just hasn't said hi yet. So let's see. Fire and water make steam. What about fire and earth? They don't really make anything. They're just too different. Fire and air make heat and wind. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Earth and water make mud. Earth and air make dust. It's kind of interesting to think about it. Earth and earth make more earth. Earth and air, water and water make more water. Air and air make more air, and fire make more fire. Which you can see what's going on in Western California right now. Not everybody's in
What's going on in California?
They have a lot of wildfires in California right now, Noodles. They're they got big fires up there right now burning. Speaking of that, are you ready for the big craziness at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago next week?
Am I ready for it?
Yeah. You gonna drive by the way Chicago and be part of it? It's gonna be crazy. Whole bunch of protesting
How's it gonna be
groups.
crazy?
You got the Palestinian protesters there. Intifada is going to be there. BLM is going to be there. Prompt groups are going to show up. They're already talking about this. That they're going to have to really tighten down security even tighter than they did in the RNC. Over 100,000 people in Chicago are out jobs right now. In the city. So
no, the economy's great. Get Matthew Potts up here.
Economy is not great.
That's what Matthew Potts said.
I haven't seen Matthew Potts around here lately.
When Matthew was supporting Joe Biden.
You know that Rikers Island is building a whole new exclusive jail suite for our next supposed to be felon in chief? Because if he wins, they need to make a simulated Oval Office. So they're modifying a whole section of jail just so they can have a presidential jail suite. Rikers Island.
I bet that's not true.
No, it is true. Actually, they are working on that Rikers Island. Because they need to really seriously protect his ass. Unlike Epstein, he's allowed to keep a Secret Service, guys. Oh, I think it's going to be worse than Kenosha. I think what's going to happen is I think you're going to see some very, very nasty violence in Chicago. We're already seeing it in New York City. And New York City isn't even related to this, but already parts of New York City are basically powder kegs. This could be the first shot that starts the Civil War in the United States, guys. The United States is rotting from within. And other nations do the same thing. EU is deteriorating from within. UK is deteriorating from within. It's the reality of what has happened when you get too far left. They can't even get their head out of their stinking ass. Yep. You got it. Yeah.
Wow, that was good. It was a good lunch.
Okay. No, I know that they don't. By the way, Noodles, have you ever wondered why women are not dating men anymore? Or why, or precisely why some men refuse to date some women?
Women, women are dating. It's just, again, they don't want you knowing that they're dating because they want to fuck around with other men. So they're not telling you that they're dating. They're in relationships.
According to several mainstream outlets, they say that actually the number of women that are dating has crashed. I'm talking about dating men has crashed. Men are actually, unfortunately,
Well, define dating. That's what you got to do.
well, because like one guy,
Maybe define.
one older man said, he's saying that the reason is that the feminist movement has unfortunately damaged credibility between the sexes.
Yeah.
With toxic women
Oh, okay.
thinking that they don't need men and all that. Well, I hate to say it, we need men because you can't have babies without a man. How you doing? Good morning to you.
Well, is it dating, Michelle, or is it hooking up?
Well, I mean, when we talk about dating, we're talking about sincere dating, hoping to find compatible match in your life. And it seems that women are saying is that they can't find eligible men. But I wonder in some cases if it's really the men are saying the same thing, that they can't find good quality women that they want to potentially settle down with. I will say this for the anti-DNC people. I suggest waiting and organizing more. Oh, they're working on it, Red. You know that they are. They're going to definitely be building up the forces. Maybe Bikers for Trump should show up. That'd be interesting. Bikers for Trump. I think that'd be very fascinating to see if Bikers for Trump shows up to just kind of add some spice to the fire. After all, if you want a good barbecue, you need to have spices. Do what Wild Bill did. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was some good fucking chicken catsup.
Well, I think also, unfortunately, a lot of men now, especially younger men, seem to have a bit of a identity problem.
Well, Michelle, in 2024, if you ask a woman, would you rather be trapped on an island with a bear or a man? They're going to say bear because they're afraid of men. They think that men are so horrific and terrible and, whatever. And it's just like, if you were ever to be rescued
That's
from that
because a
island,
lot of it is because what they're taught. That's a lot of the reason, Noodles. A lot of them are taught, especially younger women, are taught by other women that men are bad and all that. But I still will at least go out on a limb for the men and say, look, if you want to settle down, ladies, and have a family, you gotta have them have a man in your life.
and he's got to dump a load in you.
It's not just that though. If he really truly loves you, he's gonna help provide for your family. And that's the key. It's not just a matter of just dumping a load of gametes inside of you. He's gonna be there to help raise his family, raise his children. And in this world, you need to have both a man and a woman together as a couple. especially if children are going to be your goal. I mean, I'm still, because I'm older. I'm a Generation X. You know, I still understand the baby boomers' mentality about family, and I still believe that it's important to have family.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why aren't you dating?
Because I'm already married to Looney, for one thing. Yeah. And for me and Michelle, that works. But we'll never be able to have children. No. We're too old now anyway.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Good morning, Terry Kitty. How are you doing today? Hey, Terry Kitty, why don't you come up on panel if you got a few minutes to join us?
I think Tiger Kitty has to come up here and give us her take on the horrible video that you made yesterday. That you posted.
I don't know if she really said anything bad about it. She hasn't said anything about it. I don't see it as being a horrible video.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Once bitten, twice shy, girl.
What's been twice shy, girl? What does that mean?
Once bitten, twice shy, babe. My. Once bitten, twice shy. Remember that song?
Okay. What's with the N in the front? Okay, Ted Kitty's here. 1 minute, please. Let me get over there so I can click admit one. Go ahead. How you doing?
Morning. How are
That's
you
good.
guys?
So,
Tiger, be honest. What did you think about the video, Tiger?
The video of her walking to the store.
Yes, that's when he stopped.
Yeah, the walking away video.
Good.
That
I thought it was good for her first one.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good for a first one.
Right,
Michelle
why
just needs to find a way to make sure to lock the camera better so it's not.
Should have been live though.
All right, but why couldn't she do that live? Why
it should have been live.
Why is it possible for her to do that live?
Yeah, it should have been live, Michelle. Apart from that, you did everything was pretty good, but it would have been more exciting if it was we were with you going than watching you when you've been.
Yeah, but the only thing is that wouldn't have been. The only thing is that wouldn't have
There's
been.
always that element, Michelle, of surprise, isn't there? Like, who are you going to bump into? Is it going to be busy today? What's the weather going to be like? But
it's going to be mild. Today.
No, I'm not. Oh my God. There's an element of surprise, or when you're doing it live, like this morning show.
Well, after this morning show, we're gonna be doing some meditation, and then because we didn't get any of it done
live stream your meditation, Michelle? Live stream the meditation. Where's the live stream the meditation?
Yeah, I'd like to see your meditation.
Yeah, that's personal. I don't make it public.
Oh my god.
What I could do is put the music on the Discord so you could listen to the music we're playing. You could do that.
You put music on and do it?
Oh yeah. A lot of copyrighted music.
Did you do your dance yesterday?
Not yesterday, no. I was gonna get to that today. As I got done doing the video instead, that took over an hour, almost 2 hours to get that thing ready. And
What, that video you did yesterday?
To upload it.
See, there's another thing, Michelle. If you'd have done it live, it wouldn't have took you 2 hours to mess about with it.
Yeah, but I wanted to edit out my phone number I was given to the cashier at CVS, so...
You could have muted your phone at that point.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
I
muted it in post-production. I didn't mute it live. I muted it in post-production.
Well, you got to work on that, Michelle. Be able to mute when you want to, quickly.
Don says...
Tiger, you got 2 people, right? 2 people. You got to get rid of one of them. You have to, right?
Yeah.
And out of those 2 people,
Don
right,
says, yes, I do. The singer of the band died a few days
and
ago.
Andrew S.
Oh, my God.
Okay? And this is to better Michelle's life, better Michelle's career, better Michelle's channel.
Well,
Andrew
that's
S.
not a very fair question.
Don, what do you mean Noodles
Well,
is
I'm
on
going to
his
say
way?
it'd have to be Keith Stan because he lives closer. He
Right.
visits
He gets it for her, he brings her out.
Yeah.
He fucking gets it.
But I would say the same if it was me and you. I'd say get rid of me and keep you. If you can do
but
more.
you have the money. I don't have the money.
Attention, all America! Please put a like in the Likinator. Come on, 34 views. We need 30 likes.
Sorry, Michelle. I haven't put the like in the Likinator yet. I just turned up. There it goes. Boom.
I know. I think the video came out pretty good. You saw I finally bought that cannoli I was gonna buy.
So for a first one, it was good, but a few things. Live would have been better, and you've got to learn how to mute quickly.
But what I'm really afraid about with the live is twofold. Number one is the fact that they won't be able to read the chat where the phone is mounted.
Don't matter. You'll just tell everyone as you're walking. Sorry, can't read the chat. I'm walking, as you can see. I will read the chat as soon as I get to Cumbies.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna be freaking out. She's gonna be freaking out. I don't think it's about more. I don't think it's about reading the chat. I think it's about inappropriate comments that she's maybe concerned about.
Right. So, Michelle, you got mods in here, that should take them inappropriate comments out.
Yeah, like
Right.
Red would definitely. Red is a great mod, Michelle. You wouldn't let anything get past. So that Red orangutan. You can trust him, Michelle, 100%. Yeah, right.
I mean, if you told me you were doing it, I would make sure I was there so that I could delete the bad comments for you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Tiger has a nice voice. I agree.
Oh my God. I can't stand the sound of my own voice. I mean, it really cringes me out. It's like, ugh.
I don't know. I got used to listening to Michelle's voice. Michelle got used to listening to my voice, so it doesn't really bother us. You know.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Girl.
Even Carmen's voice, when we tried to do it right, came out pretty good too, overall. For the most part.
Yeah, well, Carmen has left the building again.
But Carmen's voice is more like mine, but with the Brazilian twists to it.
Bit of a twang to it, yeah.
Yeah. Eating away through Brazil. Oh, yeah. I'd like to change that song to say, I am Godzilla, and I'm eating my whole country of Brazil in one big gargantuan bite. Crunch. I'm having piranha stew today. Chew it up, grind it up, spit it up. Bye-bye. Actually, I think quite a few Godzillas to eat Brazil, actually. I mean, for soda, I want to get some for soda. I keep talking about getting some for soda. I gotta make that somehow in September. We'll figure a way.
September, you're making your Brazilian food. Why are you waiting to September to make Brazilian food? You got to eat. So why don't you make it now?
Because September is when it's cooler in the kitchen, and then I can probably work more and try to cook it. We do have another camera on the wall to monitor the cooking part of it. It just it's not hooked up right now, but it's been there the whole time since Thanksgiving dinner. And we all know what the floor looked like that Thanksgiving. Ew. Yeah. It still looks a little dirty. Ew. Not as bad, but still. And it's hung dead, so you can't really move it. So, ew. Yeah. And then again with the second phone, we can always use RTSP protocol and use.
Oh my goodness! I think that's Moose's wife in the chat.
Welcome to the chat.
You probably need to have it out with her and put her straight that you were not having sexual relationships with Moose.
I'm not having any relationships with Moose
anymore. I know, but she thinks you are.
I know that, but that's not the case, though. In fact, Michelle and Carmen had a sexual thing for a while. Yeah. That's the other reason why Carmen left.
I think you honey trapped her husband. You can't help being sexy, Michelle. That's a Moose thing, not you. Yeah.
First of all, I don't know where Moose lives, but he certainly isn't nearby me.
Nope. He's always floating around in that salt pool of his.
Yeah. So maybe he's making love to our mermaid.
I don't know who he makes love to.
Yeah. Okay, Moose is back again.
That's Noodle.
I'd take a phone call.
Moose's wife is in the chat, Noodle.
I told you, Michelle, you got to make it right with Moose's wife. I'm telling you, Michelle. She's almost a Winstead. Michelle.
You sit up there every day and flaunt your sexy lady bits about, Michelle, apparently.
And again, Mrs. Moose, it's not her fault.
No.
She doesn't realize that she's so sexy, and she makes men scream out her name every single time they orgasm.
Well, the thing is, it's funny because we had the same problem with Carmen. But again, Carmen wasn't trying to do anything nasty. It just
right. Michelle, tell Mrs. Moose that wasn't your intent to break up their marriage or anything like that.
No.
And you'll try being less sexy.
Tell her to treat her husband better, and maybe he wouldn't have the
Yeah, there you go. Blame it all on her, Michelle.
Yeah, start giving it up for your husband a little bit more, and maybe he wouldn't be looking elsewhere.
Mrs. Moose. You know, Seasons doesn't get mad, Michelle. I'm constantly mistakenly calling her Michelle all the time. She never gets mad.
Well, you know, it's funny though because I think Carmen got scared in the end. That's why she left like she did in such a huff after that Friday tarot reading. Some people would have been creaming their shorts to realize that they were going to get the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I felt Carmen's total disdain about that. Because, well, what happened to me, and then like, me and Lomi were talking about last night out on the porch, well, what happened if you left me? I mean, really, that's never happened before, where a twin soul left the other one That means half of my body would be totally paralyzed. There'd be no way to control it.
What? If Lumi left, then you'd be paralyzed.
Yeah, because my right side of my body would be useless. I wouldn't be able to do anything
Well,
with my right side
wouldn't
of my body.
your body move into that side of the body so you're just one person again? I don't think you'd be paralyzed.
Because if Lumi left, though, who else is going to be coming in to take over the controls for the right side of the body?
Or maybe you'd be like everyone else and you would do the right and the left.
Let me ask you a good question last night. She said, what was your life like before we got married? He said, honestly, I can't really remember. Because even before we were married, Lumi was always there. I mean, I said, the only thing I can remember from the years of Willimantic, I had Bob Myers there. I had Ed Deere, Joe Costel there. I had a lot of people. Joe Costel's wife, Sue, thought the same thing that Moose's wife was thinking with Joe Costel.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That I was trying to basically, that he was having an affair with me. She accused him of that right over dinner at my apartment. We were having pierogies. And I was like, what? I'm not interested in Joe. I just want to be friends. I'm not.
Yeah, he just wants to be friends, Moose and Moose's wife. Don't put the kids up for adoption yet.
Yeah.
This might have been a big misunderstanding.
Yeah. So I mean, Sue Costel, Joe couldn't have kids. She was sterile. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But the point was, she thought her husband, which was spending every day at my house, because he was bored living in, where were they? What town was that in? No, that was Lebanon, Connecticut. And he would spend most of his time over at my house to hang out with me.
Ooh, maybe.
And then she was so busy hanging out with David Soto, which was one of her clients, which was which had got injured in a motorcycle accident, so she was his medical caregiver. Well, she later divorced Joe Costel, and she married David Soto.
Wow.
So if anybody's been sleeping around, it was her, not Joe Costel.
Oh, okay.
There's a piece of ancient history from before Michelle was even on YouTube.
David Soto sounds like a freak. Sounds like a total freak, that David Soto.
No, he wasn't a freak. He was actually a decent guy. He used to ride his motorcycle before he got paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh. So he would wheel himself around yours every day.
So Joe Costel used to hang out at my house almost every day. He liked to cook food, he liked to cook dinner.
Oh, that sounds like a good friend, Michelle.
Yeah. And likewise, Sue, his wife, was always hanging out with David Soto the same reason. Besides, she was also his medical caregiver. Yeah, it's weird.
Are they still alive, Michelle, all those people?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think Joe Costel, because of his health, finally in the end kicked the bucket. But Sue might still be alive.
You don't see him anymore?
No, I haven't seen him since they moved out of Willimantic.
Okay. Oh.
I also had another blind friend too, which his name is Joanne Post. She, I met, and she lived right outside of Norwich. I think, what was it? What town was that? I don't remember right now. It's a long time since I remember all those town names. But she was married to her very loving husband, and they had a pretty solid marriage. She only had light perception; she couldn't see at all. Jody Post actually for a while met me at we were friends on my bulletin board, and then we became got a chance to meet in person when she took a job at Easter Seals. And I happened to, she was already at Easter Seals, told me about Easter Seals, so I decided to give Easter Seals a try. And so that was when we actually met each other face to face. She's kind of like you in a way. Very friendly, outgoing person. Fun personality. But she was totally blind, except for light perception, because she was premature birth, and too much oxygen got to her eyes and caused eye damage.
Wow. See you later, Rambo.
Yeah, see you later, Rambo. I see Noodles left too. I guess he didn't really care to hear more of the story.
Well, he's working, Michelle. It's not that he's not interested in your story.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna put some screws into something or nail something. I don't know what he does. Read some paperwork. I don't know.
No one's gonna take Red from you.
Oh, your side chat is so jelly. Your side chat is jelly of everyone.
I don't know, just some people think that we're trying to do something nasty, and that's not the case. Well, like I said last night to Michelle, I still miss Carmen. I still do. Because I know she wasn't trying to do that to Michelle at all. I wasn't like her intention.
Yeah, but Lumi, you've got to admit, she did come in like a whirlwind and
she
kind
did.
of things up a bit, didn't she? Yeah. Hang on, someone's knocking.
But I actually did ask Mother God to help find Michelle someone that can get her back on her feet. And she did that. But I think it went a little further than it should have gone. Yeah.
All right, hang on. I got someone here picking something up. I'll be back.
Okay. She's going to pick up somebody, she said. Yeah, these are all true stories, guys. They're not made up. They're actually what happened with Sue Costell, Joe Costell. They were married, and I want to get that house flight. I got this. You forgot to open the lid. Oh. You can always tell who's who when you see who's drinking the coffee cup. If you see me picking up with my hand, that's my coffee cup. Right. If you see me grab it with my hand, that's my coffee cup. So 2 souls, 1 cup of instant coffee. Yeah. The one lady that's from the who's ex-Pat, ex-British Pat, and lives in the United States is Tiger Kitty. The other one that still lives in the UK is Mojo Jojo. Both are very friendly people. Both are very nice people. Rambo is going to sting that orc out. Yes, Tiger Kitty is British, as is Mojo. They're both British. So anyway, what have you been up to today?
That someone was picking up the baby stuff that I had from. I got a load of baby stuff here for my visitors.
Oh, really?
Now I'm going to get rid of it all. Yeah, I had to get a blooming high chair, pack and play, bloody car seat. Now I got to get rid of it all.
So you had some old inventory that you decided you wanted to clear out.
Well, because I just had visitors staying with me, Michelle, and they had a baby, so I had to buy all the baby stuff.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm just giving away all the shit I don't need anymore.
Right. Yes. Tiger is British. British born anyway, but she doesn't live in Britain anymore. Whereas
I haven't lived in England, I'd say, for 20 years, Michelle.
Last time you were in England, what did you think about how it's changed?
I was in England a few months ago, remember? A couple of months.
Right, I remember
just
that.
after Christmas. I thought it had changed a lot. Prices had gone up a lot.
What about the people?
There used to be a big difference in, like, America was always cheaper, like food, everything. So if I was coming from England, I'd have loads of money to spend, because by the time the exchange rate and everything, it's just not like that anymore. It's very similar. Like going out for dinner in America, it's very similar for going out price-wise.
Yeah, everything's about the same price now.
Yeah, it's become...
What about the people, though?
I noticed a lot more immigrants, I suppose. It was also built up a lot more than when I left. But I go every year, it's like...
I know, in England right now, the most popular food is curry.
Yeah, yummy. I love it.
Yeah. North American is in Canada. North America is Canada and the United States.
You sound the baby.
At least you want the letters. Yeah, I get it. Ha 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 ha. Well, they still say South America is the least expensive, but I'll be honest, from what I understand about Brazil, especially Rio, it's more like be perfect for people in spring break. Especially the Copacabana
Well, like
Beach.
I said yesterday, Michelle, you really got to remember that America is a beautiful country. It really is.
Yeah, it is. But unfortunately, just like the UK, America has become quite a bit different.
Well, yeah, it's a bit of a mess at the minute, but the country's still nice.
Right. The country geography is still pretty, especially like the Death Valley and the deserts, Yosemite National Park, and Yellowstone, out west, and then of course you got the beautiful eastern part of the United States. You got the Ozark Mountains. You got, yes, it is a very beautiful part of the United States too. That is absolutely true. But politically, the United States is a dumpster fire. How does Red follow so much stuff?
I Red knows so much stuff. Does he have a chip implanted in his head?
I don't know about that.
I'm from England originally, but I left England and I moved to Italy. Then I left Italy and I moved to Belgium. And now I'm in America.
In Belgium, now she decided to move to America. Ever thought about going to Brazil?
No,
I
no,
think
not
you would
at
probably
all.
have fun there.
Not at all.
I could just see you on the beach of Rio, right there, having a fun time with the guys.
No.
Drinking beer, because that's the
thing. I don't drink.
I know you don't, but
I've become a very boring person since I don't drink anymore. No, very boring. I don't even like going to pubs anymore, bars.
Yeah. Well, in a way, I mean, So, like I said, is America right now is just an example, just like the EU, of the craziness that's going on, and it's gonna come to head. I think, and I think the
Yeah,
DNC is gonna be potentially is gonna be the spark that starts some very bad stuff in this country.
yeah.
Let's not forget September 18th, the presidential suite of Rikers Island will be finished. They already putting the finishing touches on the new presidential suite at Rikers Island.
I wonder how old Crooked Joe's doing.
I have no idea, but I know I saw that him and Kamala Harris not exactly getting the kind of respect that they wanted.
Wow.
She still refuses to do a presser. She will not answer questions to anybody in the press corps. Not a single one. And her credibility is not good.
Well, I guess just gonna have to wait and see what happens, Michelle.
Yeah.
And hope the right thing happens. If not, I think there'll be a...
Well, we can always pray for the right thing to happen.
Yeah, you can meditate to that today. And you're going to do your dance today as well.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get it in today. I got to change, obviously, to the purple dress. And, so, yeah, the weather's going to be civil. It's going to... Oh, yeah, by the way, the weather. I don't know if you noticed this, but according to Direct Weather, they're saying is we're getting a lot of cold air incursions in from Canada right now, which is cooling the country down nicely.
Oh.
So you're going to be seeing cooler temperatures in the United States for August, September, which is good because that means my air conditioner doesn't have to work as hard.
All right, well, I'm going to go and get a cup of tea, Michelle, and I'll
All
talk
right.
to you later. So, ta-da!
And while we're doing that, guys, I want to let you know I have not done any new music lately. But if you do want to find my music, if you want to listen to it on your own leisure, we have a playlist called Michelle's Music. It's a playlist that has all of our music we've created that you can play and listen to on your own leisure. So we do not necessarily need to feature it on a video because people don't like listening to the music on the show. For some reason. I'm not sure why, but they will not. People just do not like listening to the music on the show. Which is a shame because I really do think the music is quite good. So, could you write a song about Red? Theoretically, he could write a song about Red. I don't really know enough about Red, the personality, to really write a song that would be very concisive. 5I, says Nat. Okay, let's see. That would be the letter E. So, E-I. E. I think she meant hello. I know, I think she did too. Well, that's good for me. I like when it's cooler weather, because when it's too hot, then I start smelling like old rotten cheese, and nobody likes to smell that either, you know? So, I'm comfortable with temperatures of about 25, 24, 23, 22, 20. I can be comfortable down to about 14, down to 10 actually, with an appropriate jacket. But that's one problem with Brazil is it never gets that cold. I wonder how you would manage if Brazil ever got that cold. Yeah, it would be terrible because they don't even. Most homes in Brazil don't even have air conditioning because they're used to temperatures 27, 28 degrees in the wintertime. In the summertime, it can be up as 29 to 30. Speaking of that, I actually, because I didn't wait for the system to refresh. I said just use its standard responses. It cleared out all the stuff that it learned about me, including lost all my songs it created. That's okay, Michelle. We got the lyrics. We have them our own copies of lyrics and songs from ChatGPT. So some people said that they're going to try to make actual videos with some of the songs, such as Life in Silver Moon and other things like that. People that are more able to put videos together. I want to work on that too. Yeah, but you're not really a visual artist, though. You're not really. That's not really your thing. It never really was. I mean, for you, most everything you do is in your imagination, in your mind. It's true. It is. I love music myself. I understand that. Music is very special to everybody. A song about me could reverse the effects of the AI. Yeah, no, I don't know about that. I mean, I got the words that you sent me, but description of some of the stuff, I don't know if an AI is going to be able to create a song out of that. Music is special because it resonates with our soul, right? That's what makes our soul reach a higher state, even if it is for a short while.
Oh yeah!
The problem is with trying to find real music, acoustical musical instruments, and people to play them is there's a lot of people now who do not know how to do that. I mean, the most popular instrument, of course, is the guitar, and maybe a piano. What about a harpsichord? What about the harp? What about the trombone, the trumpet, the flute, the French horn, the tuba? What about the recorder? Right. What about the recorder? The wish list. Yeah, let me get the information up. I didn't put that up on the screen lately. There you go. Hopefully today the thing will work. Right. Well, like I said, most modern music now is computer generated. Even if it is composed by a human musician, it is still computer generated. In the sense that they're using MIDI and computer software to control synthesizers and samplers. Whereas, if you know how, for example, how to play a guitar or even a violin or cello, a bass, a double bass, that takes years and years of experience and practice. And most garage band musicians don't have that. Music has become a convenience factor. I think the thing with the AI thing is I noticed that AI music seems to always use the same format. And I do notice that. And I wonder if I said to ChatGPT, "You write a pretty good song, old son, but let me show you how it's done. Let's change the way this music sounds. Make it more different in style than using the same layout with a bridge near the end or the outro. Come on, you can do better than this." Yeah. Well, singing is one instrument I can always carry with me is my voice. That's true. When was the last time you ever saw Michelle be totally silent? Actually, I was gonna buy a violin. I was gonna buy a student grade one from Cecilio, the CVN 200 starting student kit for under $100, which would have been good for me because, like, it's not that really expensive. Well, it might be a thing. We could still get one. Right, but even if you listen to mainstream music on the radio, it's the same style. It's not really. It's like it's a formula that has been used and used and used so many times. I don't quite get that how red work how that ties in, but Rusty. But unfortunately, this microphone I have now doesn't really pass the sound, the springs through to. But maybe if I turn this up louder, hold on a minute. I was not that musical. There's usually something good on there. It doesn't number my fingernails. There you go. That's the best I can do because this microphone doesn't pass the sound and the vibration through to the rest of the system. Yeah, it's kind of like bass. The old microphone used to really, because the old one had a shock. It didn't have a shock mount, so it was past the whole sound of the mic boom right up, and you hear this louder, boom, boom, bong, 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 boom, boom. It's not really much of bass. So turn back up again so you can hear it. I can tune these springs. That's because the microphone cord is running into that one. That's why it sounds like that. It's time to number my fingernails. Got a little bit of flamenco going on there. There you go. That's destroying my fingernails. Yeah, pick. Oh yeah. Speaking of Tomcat, everybody likes that song. 26 viewers. I guess they can play a couple songs. Do you really want to see all your viewers disappear real quick? Yeah. Not really, but yeah, you do. Yeah. we might as well play something because it is near the end of the day anyway. Open files. Let's go to Michelle's music. It's in another folder. How come we never created a file for that? You mean a shortcut? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Alright, play that one. Oh, this is something I was experimenting with. This is kind of funky. This is... I had some fun with this one. This was an experiment. I still like this one. Eating Our Way Through Brazil is still my favorite. How Michelle got a dance back. How Silver Moon came to be. That's still fun too. Miss my Lady Home. Oh yeah, the old Tomcat. Let's go back to that one. Michelle's Blood Elf Ears. Let me in, Michelle. You got one too many songs on here, Michelle. Really? No. Where's the old Tomcat? Old Tomcat. See. American Favela. Let's see. With Donald Trump We Stand, I still like that one too. See, I create a lot of stuff. I'm trying to find the old Tomcat. Everybody, advice from the old Tomcat. Okay, here we go, guys. This is some music for you.
Old Tomcat Rusty, sitting on the fence. Watch the younger Tomcats, it all made sense. Young John came by with a heart full of woe. He tried all his tricks, but Close said no. Rusty said, listen son, here's what you need to know. It ain't about the swagger or putting on a show. She wants a love that's steady, a partner true and kind, to raise her little kittens with a peace of mind.
Yeah, I explained this.
John hung his head low with a heavy heart. Said, I've done the chasing, but I don't know where to start. She's not impressed by fighting or the trophies that I bring. She's looking for a Tomcat who'll give her everything.
The problem is this microphone is terrible for picking up the sound of the springs, because this has a shock mount in it. So you really can't hear the springs going.
True and kind, to raise her little kittens with a peace of mind. Show her that you're loyal, be there through thick and thin. It's not about the conquest, it's about the love within. Spend your nights beside her and your days showing care. Prove to her you're ready to always be there. John looked up at Rusty with a newfound light. Said, I'll be that Tomcat, I'll do it right. I'll love her with my heart, be gentle and true. I'll show her that my love will forever renew. Rusty said, listen son, now you got it right. Love ain't in the shadows, it's in the bright daylight. She wants the love that's steady, a partner true and kind, to raise the little kittens with a peace of mind. So John winter cloak with a heart full of love. Underneath the moonlight and the stars above, he promised her forever with a love so true. And in that moment, their family grew.
I like this song too. I still like that song too. Yeah, so do I. I wonder how this thing figure out what order to play it at. Those wine dreams. This is about my life, my real life.
She's got fears and dreams so high, but her vision's fading as time goes by. Legally blind, she stumbles through the day, wishing she could find a brighter way. She's a Virgo woman, feeling stuck in time, renting bargain basements with no chance to climb. Bugs and shadows in a place so small, she's yearning for a life where she stands tall.
The springs are the
She
springs of
can't
my
drive a
microphone
car,
stand.
can't get too far. Feels like her dreams are trapped in a jar. She wants to be a
Let's say
success,
my own
to
tape
own
right
her
here.
own home, but she's left feeling lost and so alone. She's a Virgo
Yeah, like the box
woman,
in here.
feeling stuck in
here.
time, renting bargain
Oh, my wrist.
basements
I got it.
with no chance to climb. Bugs and shadows in a place so small, she's yearning for a life where she stands tall. She dreams driving cars where the sun always shines, where she can work with passion and cross all the lines. A
how
home
the
that's
springs are
her
played,
own, where
just
she
like
can
that.
finally see the woman she's meant to be, the one she wants to be. But the days go by and the nights feel long. She's fighting through a life where she doesn't belong. Yet she holds on
I
tight,
can turn it down. But the springs
that
are not that
distant
loud
star.
either because this microphone doesn't have the
hoping
same
one
boost
day
that you used
she'll
to
break
have.
through, no matter how far. She's a Virgo woman, feeling stuck in time, renting bargain basements
The old
with
microphone
no
used to have better
chance to climb.
transferring the sound.
Bugs and shadows in a place so small, she's yearning for a life where she stands tall. One day she'll find that ideal place where dreams come true and she'll embrace the life she's always longed to live. Hope in her heart she'll rise and give.
See, this microphone, this has a shock mount, so you don't really get the vibration from the stand into the. This was an experimental something.
In the land of silver moon, where the magic flows so free, blood elves walk the ancient paths where history meets the tree. With elf ears pointed to the stars, they hear the cosmic call. From the Pleiadian skies above, they're waiting for the fall. Blood elves and Pleiadians dancing in the night, MicheleMarieDalene, shining in the light. With the North American Snow Queen, they're riding on the wind. And in the shadows, Donald Trump stands where the legends all begin. MicheleMarie, with her elf ears bright, she dreams of distant lands, with the wisdom of the ancients and magic in her hands. She's walking with the Pleiadians in a world of 5D dreams, while the Snow Queen whispers softly, weaving icy streams. Blood elves and Pleiadians dancing in the night. MicheleMarieDalene, shining in the light with the North American Snow Queen. They're riding on the winds, and in the shadows, Donald Trump stands where the legends all begin. In a world of politics and magic where the borders often blur, the elves and cosmic beings find a place where they concur. They speak of hope and unity, a future bright and new, with a voice that echoes softly like the morning dew. Donald Trump steps forward with a vision in his eyes. He sees the world as it could be beneath the starlit skies.
Yeah, this is. I really need ChatGPT really break the bolt back trying to figure out the words of this. I said, Combined Pleiadians, Donald Trump, what else? MicheleMarieDalene, North American Snow Queen, all in one song.
With the North American Snow Queen, they're riding on the winds, and in the shadows, Donald Trump stands where the legends all begin. So here's to the realms where magic and reality entwine, where blood elves, Pleiadians, and leaders all align. With hope and dreams, they'll guide us to a future bright and grand, in a world where unity and love are the pillars of the land.
This song is an imaginative blend of fantasy, mysticism, and contemporary figures, creating a narrative that ties together diverse elements into a single story.
I love how ChatGPT insists on doing things like that in the end of the intro. That's cute though. The one I love. This is my favorite song. This is Michelle's favorite album. I bet if Godzilla would have agreed with this one. Let's take some Brazil and eat it.
We start our journey in the heart of Brazil, where the flavors are bold and the spices thrill. From Rio's beaches to Amazon's green, we'll taste every bite, living the dream. Oh, we're eating our way through Brazil. With every taste, our hearts are filled. From feijoada to pão de queijo delight. In the land of samba, we dine all night.
Song's a hit in its own way. Michelle, you gotta get this out of the major record company.
Under the sun, with churrasco grills, the feast's just begun. With every bite of moqueca so fine, we savor the moments, sipping on wine. Oh, we're eating our way through Brazil. With every taste, our hearts are filled. From feijoada to pão de queijo delight.
If you get a chance, I'd love to hear you do this song. I think this would be funny to hear what's that one, a male voice singing this one.
From the streets of São Paulo to Bahia's coast, every dish we try, we love the most.
Now,
in the markets and cafes where stories are told,
that's the last
we find our adventure in flavors bold. With brigadeiro, sweets, and acarajé, we dance through the flavors night and day. In Brazil's embrace with each savory dish, we live our love and fulfill every wish. Oh, we're eating our way through Brazil.
I've been using a lot of this
with
music
every
in
taste,
meditation
our hearts
lately.
are filled. From feijoada to pão de queijo delight. In the land of samba, we dine all night. So here's to the journey in Brazil's warm light. With each bite we share, our love takes flight. Eating our way through this vibrant land. Hand in hand, where dreams are planned.
That's okay, Harvey. so do I. So I'm ancient too. You were just what? 8? I was 8 years old, yeah. My mom was a devoted Elvis fan, so it was a major shock to my mother. Oh, this is one of my favorites too. I like this one. So do I.
Came to be, sit down and let me tell you the tale. Sparky came from Earth to a land of magic and might. Silver moon where the stars
I like this song. It's cute. It's how Silver Moon came to be.
He met
It was based on the story that we wrote in the outro. I realized that we did it as a song and it came out excellent.
Silver Moon Radio, AM 1610, broadcasting magic from dusk till dawn. From blood elves to dwarves, humans and more, music unites us like never before. With Calixtia's blessing, Sparky made his mark in the palace where trainers once did spark. A column's beast with tubes that gleam, powered by the fountain's cooling stream. Silver Moon Radio, AM 1610, broadcasting magic from dusk till dawn. From blood elves to dwarves, humans and more, music unites us like never before. 40 to 80 volts, power 3-phase strong, a 14 kilowatt signal carrying songs. Across the eastern kingdoms it flies, bringing joy and love to every heart that sighs. The blood elves dance to rhythms, dwarves tap their feet, humans hum along, the forsaken find it sweet. Gnomes tinker and tune to the melodies they hear, a world united with music so clear. Silver Moon Radio, AM 1610.
I don't know. He said that he was saved from the
dusk till dawn. From blood elves to dwarves, humans and more, music unites us like never before. Sparky and Calixtia, the love set the stage for a radio revolution.
Frankie Calixtia also later got married, by the way. They had a baby.
Beacon so bright, with music that echoes through the day.
They had a little girl and then they also had a little boy later on.
Down and let me tell you the tale.
What if you were to dance to this one? That'd be an interesting idea. It's not really samba though.
Came to be, sit down and let me tell you the tale. Let me tell you and not.
That song is killer. I love it. No.
I was born under a different sky, far from this world.
This one's a little different. It's about
from the Pleiades where the light shines bright.
Starseed, baby, sure. And that's what this song's about.
In the dark of night. I came with a mission, a heart full of dreams to lift up this world, break the old seas. But I see them stuck in the chains of their mind, and I wonder if I'll ever find my kind. I'm a Pleiadian star, see lost in this land, trying to help, but they don't understand. Wishing for home where the stars align, but I'm stuck in this world
world, just biding my time.
I like country music, so like me.
I see the pain in her weary eyes, caught in the web of their earthly ties. They're chasing shadows, missing the light, while I dream of a place where the spirit takes flight. I've tried to guide them, show them the way, but their hearts are heavy, they're led astray. And I long for the home I left so far, wondering if I'm just a falling star. I'm a fleeting star, see lost in this land, trying to help but they don't understand. Wishing for home where the stars align, but I'm stuck in this world, just biding my time. Sometimes I feel like I don't belong, singing this earthly lonesome song. But I'll keep shining even when it's tough, hoping one day it'll be enough. So I walk this road with my head held high, looking for signs in the midnight sky. Though my heart aches to be set free, I know my light is needed here, can't you see? I'm a fleeting star, see lost in this land, trying to help but they don't understand. Wishing for home where the stars align, but I'm stuck in this world, just biding my time. I'll keep on dreaming, I'll keep on strong, hoping one day they'll hear my song. And when the time comes and they finally see, I'll know my journey was meant to be.
Cool song, I like that one. Yeah, because I think it's get a little bit of a riff at the end here. It's not really very long though. Here's a song for me and Michelle, by the way. For me and Michelle,
in the
two souls,
heart
one
of a
body.
single body, two souls reside. MicheleMarieDalene and Lumi and Phoenix side by side. One is Virgo grounded with a meticulous grace, the other Aquarius with dreams that embrace. Two hearts, one love, in a dance so divine. Michelle and Lumi intertwined with a bond so deep and a love so true. Together they shine like the morning dew. Michelle's the planner with a detail-oriented mind. Lumi's the dreamer with visions unconfined. Together they balance like earth and sky. In their shared heart, love will never die. Two hearts, one love in a dance so divine. Michelle and Lumi intertwined with a bond so deep and a love so true. Together they shine like the morning dew. Michelle's the planner with a detail-oriented mind in mind. Lumi's the dreamer with visions unconfined. Together they balance like earth and sky. In their shared heart, love will never die.
Yeah, but don't
Two
forget,
hearts, one love in a dance so divine. Michelle and Lumi intertwined with a bond so deep and a love so true. Together they shine like the morning dew. Through the challenges and joys they find their way, in each other's arms where their spirits sway. Michelle's steady hand, Lumi's creative spark. Together they light up the dark. Their love is a journey where two worlds meet. A harmonious melody, a rhythm so sweet. Married in heart, soul and mind. In the tapestry of life their love is intertwined. Two hearts, one love in a dance so divine. Michelle and Lumi intertwined with a bond so deep and a love so true. Together they shine like the morning dew.
Anything coming next kind of
So here's to Michelle and
highlights
Lumi,
our
two souls
relationship
as
a bit.
one in their union. Their love has just begun. With Virgo's care and Aquarius dream, they paint their love in a radiant gleam.
I like this one. I think it's cute.
In the land of silver moon, where the magic shines so bright, let Michele
How many people write songs about the ears? Ouch.
so right, with a grace that's undeniable and eyes that see so far. She dances through the moonlight like a shimmering star. Oh, Michele Marie, with your blood of ears in the heart of magic, where nothing ever fears, with every whisper, with every song. In the land of silver moon, where you belong. In the forests and the valleys, where the ancient secrets lie, Michele's ears can hear them in the winds that sigh. With a beauty so enchanting and a heart so pure and true, her blood elf ears tell stories of skies so blue. Oh, Michele Marie, with your blood elf ears in the heart of magic, where nothing ever fears, with every whisper, with every song. In the land of silver moon, where you belong. In the light of dawn and the dusk's soft glow, Michele's ears hear melodies that make the flowers grow. With a song of silver moon in the night's embrace, her blood elf ears bring magic to every place. With the power of the ancients and the wisdom of the past, Michele Marie stands strong, her legacy will last. In the land of silver moon, where dreams take flight, her blood elf ears guide her through the darkest night. Oh, Michele Marie, with your blood elf ears in the heart of magic, where nothing ever fears, with every whisper, with every song. In the land of silver moon, where you belong. So here's to Michele Marie and her blood elf bride, with ears that hear the magic and a heart that won't hide. In the dance of life, in silver moon's light,
hard to do.
her blood elf ears shine forever bright.
I like that one. That's cool. Yeah. And now for President of the future United States, the 47th man of office.
Standing tall through the trials
Of course,
and the
for Donald
battles,
Trump.
he has answered every call. With the courage of a warrior, he has faced the stormy gale. In the name of Donald Trump, we will never fail. Glory, glory, blood elves rally. Glory, glory, our spirits tally. Glory, glory, we'll never tarry. With Trump our guide we stand. When the darkness sought to claim him, a shot rang in the air. Struck down but not defeated, he rose from the snare. With the strength of our people, he stood firm against the tide. In the name of Donald Trump, we march side by side. Glory, glory, blood elves rally. Glory, glory, our spirits tally. Glory, glory, we'll never tarry. With Trump our guide we stand. From the lands of silver moon to the shores of every sea, we proclaim our dedication to the land of liberty. With our hearts and voices lifted, we will always stand as one, for the honor of our leaders and the battles we've won. Glory, glory, blood elves rally. Glory, glory, our spirits tally. Glory, glory, we'll never tarry. With Trump our guide we stand. He has shown us strength and valor. He has led with steadfast grace. In the face of every challenge, we have seen his courage blaze. Now we sing with hearts of fire for the future bright and clear. With Donald Trump beside us, we shall never fear. Glory, glory, blood elves rally. Glory, glory, our spirits tally. Glory, glory, we'll never tarry. With Trump our guide we stand. Onward, blood elves to the horizon. With our leader, no division. For the land we hold so dear, we march on without fear. Glory, glory, blood elves rally. Glory, glory, our spirits tally. For the land we hold so dear, we march on without fear. Glory, glory, blood elves rally. Without thinking of you, but the thought makes me smile. I'm so tired of wanting more than this. I know it, but what am I to do? I need some space to breathe, so give me some room. Oh, my love, you're coming with me. I know you'll leave me one day. Can you just stay till Monday? The thought makes me smile. I'm so tired of wanting more than this. I know it, but what am I to do? I need some space to breathe, so give me some room.
I want a bigger stadium. I want a way bigger stadium. This was too slow. We need bigger stadium. Big American area. Oh shit, no doubt. Wow. Well, speaking of songs, so let's just wrap it up with one more. Okay. One more. Okay, let's start with. Okay. As much as some people do hate it, actually, I do like them. I actually like a lot of different songs. For example, I know some people like the Life in Silver Moon. Where is that one? Life in Silver Moon. I think this is it right here. No, that's it. Is that it? Living the Life in Silver Moon. So I'll just play one. Which one? This one? Yeah, that one. And also, I still... You miss driving a truck, don't you? I do. We haven't played that one much. Driving with my Kenworth K100E. I gotta get a new controller so we can do that.
Rolling down the highway with the sun in my eyes and my Kenworth K100, I feel so alive with the engines
I like this
and the
song.
road sweet song and my club over beauty where I belong. Oh, I love driving my Kenworth K to an American truck simulator where I'm wild and free with every mile, with every turn. My heart's on fire and my wheels burn. From the city of lights to the open plains, in the wind and rain, I feel no change. With the classic lines and the chrome so bright, and my Kenworth Cabover I own tonight.
No, I haven't seen her lately.
Oh, the CV chatter and the radio tunes underneath the stars and the silver moon. Through the deserts wide and the mountains high, in my Kenworth honey, I touch the sky. Oh, I love driving my Kenworth K to an American truck simulator where I'm wild and free with every mile, with every turn. My heart's on fire and my wheels burn. Oh, I love driving my Kenworth K to an American truck simulator where I'm wild and free with every mile, with every turn. My heart's on fire and my wheels burn. From the city lights to the open plains, in the wind and rain, I feel no
Cumberland
change.
5
With
star.
the
I'm gonna play it right now
classic
for you if
lines
you
and
want to hear
the
it.
so bright, and my Kenworth Cabover, I own the night.
The other thing is the song starts out, you can hear really exciting, and then like there in the shift, she says down like, I'm getting tired now.
Kenworth Cabover, I own the night. From the city lights to the open plains, in the wind and rain, in the wind and rain, I feel an open train, I feel no chains. We in my Kenworth Cabovers, we find our home. Every journey with every dream, in American Truck Simulator we reign supreme.
Maybe you might like the song Living Life at 240 volts. I'll play that one next.
With the CD chatter and the radio tunes, under wind and rain, I feel no chains. With the classic lines and the chrome so bright, in my Kenworth Cabover, I own the night.
You know, you can hear the singer, she sounds like she's getting tired.
With the CD chatter
she's
and the
getting ready to
radio
pull in for the truck stop for
underneath
the
the
night.
stars and
I'm tired. I want to go
moon,
lay
the
down.
desert's wide
Pull into
and
the
the
truck
mountains
stop.
high.
My
In my
18-hour driving is
Kenworth
done.
Cabover, I touch the sky.
It's like when I did a halfway across country trip.
In the hustle and bustle on the open road, with the heavy load,
That was like a
I'm
5-hour
in my mode
stream.
from coast
Oh
to coast,
my
with
God.
the diesel hum in my Kenworth Cabover, freedom's drum. In the hustle and bustle on the open road, with the heavy load, I'm in my
Exactly.
mode from coast to coast, with the diesel hum in my Kenworth Cabover, freedom's drum.
Wake up, everyone! Dance! Ah! I'm gonna use this one for the dance, actually.
On a silver moon, where the magic flows, in the land of ages, where the ancient wisdom grows, with a family of wizards, casting spells with grace, in the heart of culture, I found my place. Oh, I love the magic of silver moon, with the stars above
I
the
never had
rising moon.
I never had a driver's license.
Life in a song so grand. I found my love, I found my land, with the love of dance in my heart so true. In the rhythm of the night, I found you. Carmen Miranda, with your smile so bright. In the magic of silver moon, we dance all night. Oh, I love the magic of silver moon, with the stars above and the rising moon. In the dance of life and the song so grand, I found my love, I found my land. In the halls of wisdom, where
Yeah,
the
some Peterbilt
arcane
trucks are
light,
nice. Yeah,
we wave our
especially the
steps
cab
in the
overs.
silver
And
night.
the freight lighters, sometimes those freight shakers are
And the
really
spirit
not
free.
that great
In the
cab
love of
over.
Carmen, I found the real me, with the culture so rich and the heritage bright. In the land of silver moon, our dreams take flight. With every step, with every beat, in the dance of love, our hearts meet. Oh, I love the magic of silver moon, with the stars above and the rising moon. In the dance of life and the song
Yes.
so grand, I found my love, I found my land. So here we are, in the land of dreams,
Just like the
with Carmen
Europe has the Scania and the Volvo.
in the dance of life, in the magic glow, in silver moon, our love will always grow.
Well, there you go, guys. So some music for you from the games, the shows, driving the trucks, having fun. That's the kind of music we play during a meditation. Yeah, and along with a few other things as well. It's really kind of cool song. I like the rhythm of that last one. I think it's cool too. But it's actually more Puerto Rican beat than is of South American samba. What happens if you wrote a song with conga? Oh, conga! I was thinking about it, right? Yeah. Great music on that album. Well, it's 12:47, and I gotta switch out my clothes for the dance anyway. And use up the headdress. Put that on. Gotta find the right music for that. And I listen to Mexican music too. It sounds pretty good. The mariachi music doesn't sound so bad. I like music that's festive. I really do. I don't like necessarily always listening to slow songs. I like some, but not always. After all, I do like to listen to Patsy Cline and Jim Reeves and others. Put your lips a little closer to the phone. I'll have the man to the jukebox down low. Yeah, Matt Kenworth, Volvo, Freightliner International, with just top brands of semi-trucks. You forgot Scania. There's one guy that actually got a European Scania truck in the United States. He bought it and it was imported over to the United States from the Netherlands. Yeah. Point is, we'll check out the different music stuff. See, that's the thing, guys. With AI music generation, what I love songs AI is, unless you're a musician, unless you got a band together, unless you already got people writing sheet music for it, it allows you to have some models of music that you can hear. Maybe your live band could tweak it a bit, or work with the band, the computerized band, to make it even more exciting. Oh yes, I'm gonna do that. I gotta switch out for the dance. Yeah, that's the plan. We were supposed to do it yesterday, but we took so long with everything else, so we didn't get a chance to get to it. Also, tonight, because we did not do World of Warcraft yesterday, we're doing it tonight at 7 o'clock officially. But obviously Carmen's not playing. It's just me and Lumi. Or we could play The Sims 3. I don't think people are really going to watch Sims 3. It's fun though. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the purple dress with the purple headdress. Yeah, exactly. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll get this done today. I promise you that. And so we'll work on that this afternoon. Get some music together. Set the iPhone up on the tripod and aim it to me like we did last time. and record that. It's too bad that we don't have an extra green screen big enough to do the whole thing, so that we could have the whole wall be a giant green screen. Well, it's possible. Green screens are dirt cheap. Cotton Muslims. You could get a big, 7x15 or whatever, just hang it lengthwise, cover the whole wall, and then you could do the thing like that. And then I could dance with you. I want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. Yeah. Yeah. I usually just wear black and white or purple or sometimes blue. That's why I'm part of the purple party. The purple party.
Oh yeah!
Moderates in between the two extremes. That's the right show. Moderates in between the two extremes. The purple party is for me. Purple party is for me. Yay! Technically, black is absorbing of all colors, where the white is a total reflection of all colors. I'm not kidding. That's the truth. And if you're using complementary lights, you can make white. Combine red, green, and blue together, you get white. Well, if you do that with stage lights, you get yellow, but pretty close to white. Yeah. Unless the lights are lowered off, then you might see a little bit of blue. Well, white's technically kind of a neutral color too. In printing, it's the absence of all ink. And in the case of when you're actually using combining light together, it's a combination of red, green, and blue when you're actually using lights. Black is when no lights are on at all. Mixing the primaries, exactly. Whereas in printing, it's cyan, magenta, and yellow. Cyan, magenta, and yellow makes black, which really kind of makes like a dungy brown, but close enough to black that most people would never notice the difference. Why do you think your printing ink is so expensive? Because everybody wants the colors to look better on paper. So that's why most ribbons nowadays, or most ink cartridges usually have 4 colors: cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. And some of the newer Epson printers have light cyan, dark cyan, light yellow, dark yellow, light magenta, dark magenta, light black, which is like a gray, and then a dark black. 8 colors in a cartridge? Holy crap, that's expensive. And the electronics to make it all work is even more aggravatingly complicated and expensive.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, that's where colors came from. And our eyes are sensitive to blue. Unfortunately, a human eye is very sensitive to blue, which unfortunately causes damage. But we also are sensitive to colors like green. Some people are. Some people can't tell the difference between blue and green. Right. So, for now, everybody, let's get ready to get that video started, get the meditation in, get the good times rolling, and get that stuff done. So for now, we'll see you in a little later on in the video. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.